The Israeli village of Shtula is a victim of geography. It sits upon a hill, meters from the Lebanese border.
Here you can understand the challenge. You can see Zarit or Shtula, a community that we want to prosper, that sits on the border. And on the other side, you can see Lebanon.
During the fighting between the IDF and Hezbollah, Shtula was one of the communities most targeted by anti-tank missiles.
We have to set a defensive plan that will enable us to bring civilians back and be ready for a Hezbollah attack.
Most of the village's residents are yet to return, despite the relative quiet that holds over Israel's northern frontier. Next door, in another house damaged by missile fire, one resident had returned temporarily to the home where he was married and raised 2 children.
For now, we are renting an apartment that is 2.5 kilometers further from the border. We're there for now, until life returns to normal and peace is restored, which is the most important thing. Then we will bring the children back here with pleasure. Definitely.
Yaakov was home just long enough to conduct repairs and collect a few items, but he said he had a message for his Lebanese neighbors in their own language.
اوعك ما انتوا حضرتوا الاكل اللي اكلته عشان تفهموا بدكم خلاص اقعدوا على السكت.
Across from Shtula, one of the IDF's remaining positions inside Lebanon is visible.
5 posts in Lebanon.
And each of them are about the same size?
About the same size. Our posts in Lebanon are tactical posts. Their main mission is to better or fortify the defenses of the communities on the border.
Built on high ground, they act as watchtowers along the length of the border. Last month, Defense Minister Israel Katz said the army will remain in these locations indefinitely, though Colonel Razili said that the IDF hopes the Lebanese army deploying to the area will remove the need for the outposts. We depart Shtula, travelling to a nearby IDF base where in the early months of the war, I-24 News witnessed fierce clashes between the army and Hezbollah. On the hill behind me where you can see the smoke, that appears to be a vehicle or something else that's been struck by a Hezbollah anti-tank weapon. Tanks and infantry maintain their guard on the border, a manpower requirement impacting conscripts and reservists alike.
There's something about this war that wears you down. We joined the army very young and entered something difficult and unexpected. In the process, we discover new challenges. But as Ace said, we overcome everything out of a sense of commitment that a few years ago others stood here in our place. Today it's our turn, and we're here to ensure peace and protection for the residents of the North.
We understand there's a different mindset that we need to change in our heads. We're used to quick wars or quick maneuvers, a month or 2 or whatever. All the wars Israel has had since '48 were pretty quick. We understand that we're here for a marathon run for a long time. It's very tough for the military, for the reserves specifically.
Nearby, the Lebanese village of ash-Shaeb stands, half its buildings in ruins. The IDF didn't permit us to film the village, but we were able to observe it, just long enough to spot the Hezbollah flag flying there.
There's a difference in southern Lebanon between villages that are Christian, Shiite, and Sunni. The Shiite villages, you call them villages, we call them terror bases. Every house that we went in, every school, every mosque, there was a school or infirmary and a weapons cache.
But the Shiite villages, the IDF has demolished them?
Not completely. We didn't demolish a village. We went and targeted locations that we found weapons, ammunition, military infrastructure.
Shtula is just one of the many Israeli villages along the border disrupted by the war with Hezbollah. Some have bounced back faster, with businesses opening and children returning to school. Others, like Shtula, remain semi-populated, their residents waiting to see if the calm really has returned.